Winter is the final season of the year. Safe to say that we can make an evaluation of how our year's been so far, how summer's been, how autumn's been, how spring's been. Safe to say for me, it's not been the best. This year in general has been a bit dead for me, and if you're watching this video, you might be feeling the same. But this is the final season that we can make a change. This is the final season that we can create the best 2025 ever. We might say this every year, but this year, it's time to take it seriously, because in this video, I'm going to help you prepare for 2025. So winter's the type of season where it gets dark early, where people like me, like Batman, come out and help people. So the first thing you've got to do is understand that you can't get to where you want to be if you suffer from negativity. You can't get to where you want to be if people try to take you down and if you allow them. You can't get to where you want to be if you're allowing things to stop you from trying to improve yourself. So if you've got goals to achieve, if you want to be a basketball player, but someone calls you shit, and then you just get demotivated, you don't feel like training, you don't feel like working hard. If you allow people's opinions like that to destroy you, then you will get nowhere in life. You will not get to where you want to be. So the first thing you've got to change is public opinion. You've got to understand that you can never allow anyone's opinion to change your future, because you're the one who creates it. You're the one who chooses what pathway you want to lead yourself towards. No one else's thoughts or emotions should ever really determine that. You must remember that you control your life. You're the one who chooses where you want to be. Nobody else does. Yeah, they can talk shit. Let them talk shit, but use that as motivation. Use that hate, use that anger, use all those shit emotions you feel as fuel to drive you towards where you want to be. This doesn't just apply to achieving your goals. Maybe in general people just talk shit about you, people make you feel bad about yourself, or you might even have some family problems going on. What you must understand is that negativity is the enemy of creativity. Negativity will not take you to where you want to be, and allowing it to bring you down is only going to destroy you more. Negativity in general is normal because everyone on this fucking earth deals with it. I deal with it. Like even fucking Elon Musk, one of the most richest people in the world, I bet you, he deals with a lot of negativity, and it probably affects him because it's not like there's any amount of money that can cure your true emotions. Like obviously money might, make you a bit happy, but still, money does not remove negativity. So it's a type of thing we can't control, but what we can control is how it affects us, and how negativity affects you is what will determine how your future is going to be. So that's what you can control. So you've got to control how you react to that negativity. If you're the type of person to consume that negativity, you allow it to bring you down, you allow it to make you feel like shit, then therefore you lack any self-control. You will live a shit life and you will not get to where you want to be. You've got to understand that negativity is what you've got to ignore. It's a type of negativity where you shouldn't allow it to bring you down, because you've got to focus on emotions that will take you to where you want to be. Like literally just in general in your entire life, you need to focus on the only thing that will keep pushing you forward. Positivity, happiness, friends, family. Negativity is pulling you back, and all of those things is pulling you forward. So you need to move forward more than you're moving backwards. I talked about negativity a lot in all of my other videos, so make sure you go ahead and check them out. But the next thing you need to do is make a plan. You cannot get anywhere in life if you don't make a plan. Your plan needs to consist of something that you have to work towards. You can't have like a plan where you want to achieve a cup of coffee. Like it can't be that simple of a plan. Your plan needs to be hard. Your plan needs to require discipline. Your plan needs to require motivation, because I bet you there are millions of the people around the world who have the same plan as you, but what they lack is consistency. They can't be as consistent as you. They can't manage their time as well as you can. So you got to take that opportunity. It doesn't matter how many people might have the same dream as you or the same goal as you. What matters is who gets to that finish line, and you want to be that person. So for your plan, you need to figure out what you want to do for your future, what you want to achieve. It doesn't even have to be to do with wealth. Maybe you want to achieve a better physique, maybe you want to achieve a better friendship group, or even own a business. Whatever you want to achieve, you need to make a plan, and in that plan you need steps that will take you towards it. A plan doesn't just have a start and a finish. A plan has a part 1, a part 2, a part 3, a part 4, a part 5. A plan has steps, and those steps you've got to follow carefully. So say for example you want to run a business, what you should first do is understand that you need to manage your time efficiently. You need to be able to put time into school or homework or whatever stuff you've got going on in your life, but also have time to manage your business also, because it's not like you can cut everything out and focus on business. It doesn't work like that. Especially don't cut out your social life, because if you cut out your social life, trust me, you will regret it. If you start ignoring your friends to focus on your goals, if you start fucking breaking up with your girlfriend or boyfriend because you want to focus on your goals, you will regret it in the future, because your social life is what's keeping you going in life. Your social life is the reason why you experience happiness. Your social life is the reason why you're still here today, because being social, talking to people, having a nice time with friends, having a nice time with family, that's priceless. No amount of money can ever make you have the opportunity to afford that. It's priceless. So you must keep that safe. You must understand that you can't do anything that's going to get rid of your social life. You can't, be like, oh, I want to focus on my goals, I want to achieve success, so I'm going to start playing video games with my friends. Don't do that. Keep playing video games with your friends, because you can always make time to be social. Like, even if you're in a really tight schedule, if you have that opportunity to go out with your friends, take it, because you never know when the last time could be. Anything could happen in life, because life is unpredictable. So any chance you get to be social, you must take it, because they will become memories, and those memories are what the memories you will appreciate. You don't want to grow up only having the memory of achieving your own goals. You want to grow up having the memory of having a great time with your friends and family. So don't neglect your social life when you're in you're in your winter arc stage, when you're trying to achieve your goals, when you're trying to become a better version of yourself, because that social life is what will help you, because your social life brings happiness, and happiness turns into motivation and turns into discipline. Because if it was like you had no social life, you just fucking sad and depressed. Sad and depression can't turn into motivation. Sad and depression can't turn into discipline. You need to be in the right state of mind in order to achieve what you want in life. So if your friends and your family are who keeps you happy, you must prioritize that. You need to put that ahead of your goals, because they are literally the reason why you're still living. So you must understand that your social life is important. Don't jeopardize it. Don't do anything that will make you cut it out. But if you feel like it still does take a lot of your time, like your social life in general, if it does take a lot of time in your day in general, just cut it down a little bit. You don't have to fully get rid of it. Just trim it down a little bit, cut down the hours or the minutes, as long as you never fully get rid of it. The third thing you need to do this winter is to be consistent with your plan. This is going to link together perfectly, because consistency is the key to success, is the key to anything. Like, you must also be aware that you can't set a deadline for your plan. Like, a plan will have an ending when it's ready. You're not the one who can pick. Despite you creating the plan, it doesn't matter how long it might take, because for some people they could have the same plan, but they could get to the end result quicker, because their life is different. So I don't recommend setting an end result. Even if your plan goes over into next year, which is sort of meant to, then that's fine. Don't be like, oh, I better achieve this in 2 months, because if you don't, that's going to demotivate you. You're going to be like, oh, fuck this, I'm going to give up. And then all the 2 months you just wasted doing nothing. Like, you absolutely wasted it, because you set a deadline and you didn't achieve what you want in that deadline. So don't set a deadline. You stop when you're satisfied, and that's the only time you ever stop. Your satisfaction is your deadline, not a date. The fourth thing you need to do this winter is take care of yourself. You must understand that you are living in your body, and your body is what controls everything you do. Your body is what controls how you think, how you feel, what you want to achieve, what you don't want to achieve, what you want to get rid of in your life. You must understand you need to keep your body in the right state if you plan to live a long and healthy life. So make sure you do eat some healthy foods. Make sure you do work out regularly. Make sure you do get enough sleep, because those little things, they matter. Getting the right amount of sleep matters a lot more than you think. A lot of people just stay up late watching TikTok, and you think, oh, it don't do nothing to me. But when you actually start to sleep more and you watch TikTok less, you will realize how much your life has changed. Like, the little things, they will always create bigger things. So just cut down on the TikTok, cut down on the social media, and start to actually live your life more. Start to take care of yourself more, because then therefore your life will get better, and you will realize that all you had to do was cut down the little things in order to live a better life. So the final thing I recommend you do this winter is to be yourself. You can't get to where you want to be if you don't be yourself. You can't have a happy and good social life if you don't be yourself. You can't experience happiness and all the good emotions if you don't be yourself. You need to get used to being in your own body. You need to get used to acting in a way that makes you comfortable and not other people. You were not put on this earth to satisfy other people. You were put on this earth to satisfy yourself. So you need to get used to being yourself, because you're going to live in the same body until you die. So if you don't even love yourself, you will get nowhere in the future. You must accept your insecurities, accept that you might not be good enough for people, accept the fact that you might not be as smart, because at the end of the day, every human is different in their own way, and you can't change that. Because if you allow things you can't change to continuously bring you down and make you feel like shit, you're literally digging your own grave. So it's important that you understand that it's okay to be who you are, because that's your life. Everybody's life is different. Just remember that there are always people out there who have a life 10 times worse than yours. You might think your life is shit, but trust me, someone across the fucking planet has a life that's 50 times worse than yours. So be grateful for your life. Be grateful for the things you were given, because there are people out there who might wish for that one thing that you were like. You could be given something by your parents and be like, oh yeah, nice. But someone a million miles away could be given that same thing, and they will prioritize that. They'll be joyful over that. They would express all their happiness over it. But to you, it might not mean like anything. So whatever you get, whatever you do, however you think, whatever thing happens in your life, be grateful and be happy that it happened. So thank you all so much for watching. If you ever need help with anything, comment down below, because I'm going to reply to every single comment. It's going to be all from me. Have a good day.